So in this week's video we're exploring 4 Gritstone Edges and some stone circles amongst other things. So crack on and watch the video and see what we see. Absolute glorious sunshine today after all of those storms and whatever at the weekend. Totally opposite now. I even caught a bit of frost coming through the valley and a bit of mist, and I think I caught that on camera as I drove through. So today we're going to do 4 edges: Curbar, Froggatt, White and Baslow. Hope we're taking in some Bronze Age history while we're here. A bit of medieval stuff as well knocking about, and obviously some stunning views. And if I do feel up to it, I'm out of breath already, what I'll do is we'll go and have a look at a couple of monuments as well. I think there's a bit of a story about why they were built to a couple of very great Englishmen. But without further ado, we'll crack on. Looks like it's going to be a lovely day. Here we are on the edge of Curbar. Look at that. Some cool graffiti there. Cars parked down there. Stunning views there. Over towards Haffasage and Grindleford. It's over there. And we're going to be walking along here. And over there is White Edge. What a cracking view. All the mist has gone. All this was in mist earlier, but that's all gone now. So I'm going to crack on, catch up with you in a bit. Absolutely stunning. Down to Curbar and everywhere else. Grindleford, Haffasage. So yeah, come out a bit early today. A bit cooler, about 6 degrees when I got out of the car. So put the fleece on and whatever, and a couple of layers. So yeah, had a bit of a mental moment on YouTube. At the weekend I filmed the floods in Castleton. Some of you probably saw that. It was quite horrendous. The biggest or highest river levels they've had in 40 years, I think, one of the locals told me. And popped that on YouTube. 80,000 likes as of this morning. Absolutely gone crazy, that has. Just goes to show you, doesn't it? Normally I'm lucky if I get a few hundred views, but 80,000 views, I think it's just shy of 1,000 likes and 200 comments. So it just goes to show you what people are interested in, isn't it? Lovely views, nice walks. No houses being flooded, absolutely. Anyway, we'll crack on now. We'll get some photos. This looks like a interesting area here, doesn't it? Maybe that was an old quarry or something like that. They used to do quarry quite a lot of this stuff for millstones and stuff. But yeah, stunning day. When I left, cool cloud over there, I might take a picture of that. When I left Castleton it had been raining, and yeah, there was a sort of big black cloud and everything, but over here absolutely wonderful. Bit of flood still on the roads here and there, but nothing too serious. So yeah, we're going to head off here, come back round Froggatt onto White Edge, down here and back along Baslow Edge, and if I get time and feel up to it, we'll take in a couple of monuments, like I say. Anyway, we'll crack on for now. Look at that. There's Curbar, and I think that's Baslow, and then up there's Grindleford and Haffasage. Starting to get a glimpse of the old Win Hill. That's always in one of my videos. Kinder in the background, so you might get some better views off White Edge. Looks like it's a bit higher, but yeah, stunning how the shadows are catching, and you know, the light's catching the shadows on the rocks. Superb. Cool little cave here. Be right for a wild camp. Last remnants of the heather still clinging on there. Stunning views here, all the way down. That's Baslow Edge and this is Curbar Edge. All the way through the valley here. Stunning. And over here you've got Kinder in the far distance. That's Win Hill. That's going to be Bamford Edge behind it. Stanage Edge comes across there. In the very distance I think that's Derwent Edge. We're heading off down to Froggatt Edge and then White Edge. Like I said before in a previous video, there is a 9 edges walk. I'll have to take that in one day when I'm a bit fitter. Went to the doctor's the other day and yeah, blood pressure this time, fuck it hell. So 3 months of trying to get it down without tablets, and then if so, then that's what we'll have to do, but I'm hoping not. So part of that is getting out and doing stuff. But yeah, stunning panoramic view. Over here, a bit similar to when we're over by Higator, is an old field system, an enclosure. So that's all this land to the right here. There's a cairn hidden somewhere and all of this as well apparently. But that can go back to Anglo-Saxon, maybe even earlier times, even prehistoric. So again, this area really is just full of history. See a bit of a sheep pen over there. But we're going to head off down Froggatt now, which is over that way, and then come back around a big loop. So we'll crack on. First one of the fucking day. I don't know, just give up. Well, a log how many I see every time I come out on a walk, in the hundreds and thousands probably. But nice little walk around here now. Well, here we are now, coming down to Froggatt Edge, and at the end of this is a stone circle. Quite looking forward to seeing that. It's meant to be quite a good one. But I'll talk about it more when I get there. But yeah, just not a cloud in the sky today. Put my woolly hat, my fleece, and I'm sweating like a Christ knows what. But yeah, it's lovely. Quite a few people out now, even though it's only about 10 o'clock. So it does get quite busy here, so I started to come out a bit earlier just to get a parking spot, because some of these places are very, very popular. So yeah, walk along Froggatt Edge now. Another lovely little place that, and yeah, some lovely views. There's an old quarry there over towards, I think that's Grindleford, I think. Some cool rock formations down here. So yeah, anyway, we'll crack on when we get to something a bit more interesting than me prattling on. This helicopter coming back again. I took a picture of it. It's red, I'm not sure what that is. Air ambulance I think, possibly. That's been flying around a bit now. Flew over towards Stanage Edge that way, and now it's coming back. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyway, we're going to go up on this plinth here. This looks quite interesting. That's a different one. More cool graffiti. Not cool, but you know, old. Stunning views across there, look. Nice little dale winding up there. Not sure which one that is, I'll have to check that out. Some posh bugger's house there by the looks of it, and looks like they've flooded the front lawn. And then stunning views like I mentioned earlier. I put some pictures up because the GoPro doesn't normally do it any justice. In fact, I think I might do a video on the better camera, and I'll post that up. Stunning though. What a glorious day. Great to be alive. huge enclosure. I climbed up on these rocks to get a better picture. That's massive. Probably for sheep, maybe cattle, but that's huge. Stretches right away around here. Show on the map. Stag over there. Picture time, mate. I'll see if I can zoom in. I've done a few photos, but there's a stag here with a hind. 2 hinds over here watching me from the tall grass. Superb. So here we are at the stone circle on Froggatt Edge. It's like an entryway here, the main stone. Again, Bronze Age. Probably the Beaker people, so probably a good 4,000 years old. They reckon there were, because a lot of them are hidden in the bracken there, you can see. A lot of them were, say there's about 16, 18 stones in the originally. I think it's a bit less now. I'm going to try the old thing out about you can't see a lot with trees, but I bet again that wouldn't be far off the horizon. The other interesting about this one is there's quite a lot of astrological alignment with it, especially with the midsummer moon and a few other key astrological events. So I shall put some more information up on that. I'll take some pictures, but yeah, that's our first sort of stone circle of the day, but very impressive. You can have a look around here. Obviously that's the main stone. They always seem to have a main stone. I found a good map online, it shows you the outline of it, but yeah, you can see the stones here. Somebody's clearly walked around it. There's a track here, so you can see them hidden in the bracken quite a bit at the moment. But yeah, impressive to say the least. I'll take some pictures now and then we'll crack on maybe to White Edge. Lovely bit of woodland water. Just look at that beautiful brook running down there. Bit of foam on it. I think that's naturally occurring foam as opposed to any sort of pollution, but I could be wrong. But that's going to make quite good photographs. So anyway, we'll crack on. Stunning viewpoint there. You've got Haffasage there, Win Hill, Kinder, Stanage Edge, Bamford Edge, and across to here. Brilliant. Looks like there's a bit of a weather front there actually. See it? It's been held back there. It's a bit high pressure here, a bit of low pressure there probably. But you can see Kinder's looking very dark and broody in the background there. Kinder and over towards Bleak Low, Howden Moor and stuff. Yeah, cracking shot. Bit of road walking. Rammed already, look. Bit along the road and then we're heading up onto White Edge over there. I was going to cut across here, but it looks quicker to do it on the road, to be honest. And there's a footpath there. How cool is that? Can't recall seeing that on the map, but if it says walking on the road, mate, I'll take it. For sure. Groovy little tree. Definitely worth a picture of that. I couldn't see that path on the map. There's a footpath takes you to the grouse here, and then we're just going to head up over there then. So we'll follow this. A bit safer than the road. Wonder what that was. Peeping Tom? I don't know. Looks like people have tried to get in and put a bit of a chain across that door frame, but this tree make a wonderful picture. I just took a few of that. That is a stunning old dead tree, that, isn't it? Yeah, God knows what that building is. We'll see if I can find out. Anyway, we're going to head off down here and won't be having a pint in the pub as trying to be healthy. I've said that in the last few videos, but these health shocks the last couple of weeks really just bring it to home. And there's a few other YouTubers, Paul Mesner did a video the other day, didn't he, about it, you know, went for a health check and all, you know, blood pressure, keep it down. So no coffee or caffeine for me at the minute, and trying trying to sort of fast a bit in the mornings. It's got some meal out, doesn't it? Keep the carbs down and getting the exercise back up. Probably start some light weights. I still feel out of breath going uphill when I really exert myself. So I'm still not back to 100% yet. I wonder if you can get across here. We'll see. So yeah, anyway, so that's the plan. Shed a bit of weight, send the doctor my blood pressure results for the every month for the next 3 months, and then he's quite happy and agrees with me if we can do it without having to, you know, take tablets, and he's fine with that approach. So that's good. We'll see where this path takes us, if it indeed takes us anywhere. That looks like it could be a bit of a dead end. However, I think you can get across there. I'm going to take a chance and follow it. It's not marked on the map, however, it looks quite a well-trodden path. Bit of a gate over there. Let's explore. Let's go off a beaten track. Could regret this. Totally. Yeah, there's a wall there. Let's get back on the road, mate. Let's do as we originally planned. I think we go through where them cows are, and there's a wall or two, probably with barbed wire on. I've ripped enough bloody clothing with barbed wire, so let's not do that again. I'll catch up with you when we get to the pub. Still a fair bit of water going off the hill, so we'll be for a few days after all that rain. That's going to make a stunning shot. Camera time. There we are, the grouse in. Every Tuesday, Roy Walker's jazz band. What's he been doing since catchphrase, eh? Playing in a jazz band. But we're not going for a pint. One, it's too early. Two being good. That was deeper than it looked. Oh, but I didn't need my gaiters. I'm glad I didn't cut across here now, because that looks extremely boggy. Like I said earlier, there's still a lot of water coming off. This is the footpath. It's turned into a bit of a brook. People down there trying to find a way across that bog. Good luck with that, mate. I had to take a flying leap onto a stone in the middle and nearly went on my arse. All good fun though. But yeah, pretty great holes and all sorts in this path. So up through this woodland, and then we should be on White Edge, where I might stop for a drink, and then maybe even have some of my snap at the Trig point. There's a Trig point along there to bag, one of the F-balls I believe. So yeah, we'll bag that while we're up here. Today's lunch, again spiders mate, is going to be couscous with chicken, various vegetables, peppers and onions. My missus makes the best couscous. So yeah, that was a joint effort this time actually, if I remember rightly. So anyway, I'll catch up with you when we're on the top of White Edge. Just come up to White Edge now, I can see it all along there. We just come up from down there. Kinder in the background. Should get some good views from up here. There's a Trig point over there. I'm going to have to stop for some water in a sec, and then get some scram down here at some point. It's getting towards lunchtime. Anyway, catch up with you when I get up there. Bit of a sorry state of affairs, that signpost. Some buggers had both ends of it off. Lovely views now from here on White Edge. See the edges over there. That's Haffis Edge. That'll be Bamford Evans, Stanage Edge, Derwent Edge. You can see Kinder here, and Loose Hill and Win Hill. See them two. And start to see a bit of the Great Ridge. See which Mamtor Peak is head above there. And in the very distance, that's going to be Bleaklow and Howden Moors and stuff. And then round here we got where we came up earlier, along Froggatt Edge and Curbar Edge, which are over there down there. This is where that medieval enclosure was, across these fields here. You can see something's been done there, can't you? It might even be older than that. When I was over on Higgler, that went back to Neolithic times. But I'll do a bit of digging, as I always do. So we're going to head off down here now. Catch up with you in a bit. This is a White Edge Moor. What a lovely bleak moorland that is. Just beautiful. Got a tree in there. And that's looking over towards Chesterfield and Sheffield. The A623's down there somewhere, I think. Could be wrong. My geography isn't the best sometimes. Anyway, yeah, beautiful. All got nice brown colours of autumn now. The bracken's dying off. Trees are starting to change colour and lose the leaves. Some beautiful clouds in the sky. Best time of the year. I like every season, but being ginger, not too keen on summer. Now I'm back from Thailand. That was a shock. That was from that went from 37 degrees or 34 degrees we were in, quite a lot of humidity, to 7 degrees when we got off a plane. Talk about a shock. But a welcome shock. I don't do heat that well, but that was a great trip. That saw some great sights. Check the videos out. They're all a lot of shorts are on. I put some photos up. I highly recommend going there. And once you get there, it's actually quite cheap to stay there, so you know it's quite a viable place to go now. You know, but the people are great, the food's great. Caught the biggest fish of my life, £165 out of Palmer. Saw the elephants. Where I went to Singapore, the light show. I mean, there's just so much to do. And we were stopping in a 4 and 5 star hotels for something like 40 to 50 quid a night. It's unbelievable. Not in Singapore, that was more like 400 quid a night, but no, in Thailand, yeah, some amazing hotels and so cheap. So, and transport, you know, we were going around on the Sky train in Bangkok. It was like a couple of quid for the 2 of us to go all across the city and back. It's just amazingly good value for money. So yeah, highly recommend that. But now back in the peaks where I love to be, getting out. So today I think it's about a 7 or 8 mile walk, something in that region. So far feeling quite good even up the hills, so I should just keep pushing it week by week, I think. But yeah, look at the stunning views and the colour changes in the scenery. Fantastic. We've just come down there. I think the Trig point's up there somewhere, and then we'll stop and have some food there, so speak to you soon. That's a bit of a pond, that. I reckon if you jump that, we're quite likely to get absolutely soaked. So is round here a better way. Stone there. This could be a bit dodgy, but hopefully not. 2, 3, 4. And circumnavigated. Yeah, bits where these cloughs, these brooks come down, it's still a lot of water. We've come off these moors for a few days. So a bit of a cairn there. See it? Quite a few cairns along this way. Probably possibly could be burial cairns from Neolithic times or navigational cairns. Who knows? Anyway, this one looks a bit more. Doesn't look too bad down there. Let's see how we get on. Yeah, that's proper flow in there. I think we'll be alright down here. Look. Bit of water. Got that peaty look to it. You get in the Dark Peak and the peat bogs. Kinder tea they call it sometimes. Anyway, we're over. point here. Some lunch, I think. So I'll catch up with you then and there. So here we are at the Trig. See Sheffield over there. You've got all the edges, and I've repeated myself numerous times about what's over there, but yeah, stunning, quite busy. But I'll grab some lunch now and then decide whether to go and see these monuments or not. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. Here we go, couscous at the Trig point. Very tasty, all sorts of veg and chicken and stuff in there, and wonderful views to go with it. Catch up with you when I fill myself up with that. So I've made the call to actually keep to the route and try and take in these monuments. So hopefully that's the plan. I've got about 3 miles left to go. So we're going to go down here off White Edge, back along Baslow Edge there, and my car's just in the dip over there. So that should be doable, just take it steady. I'm not feeling too bad, just had my lunch, took a few pictures of people at the Trig point. We always do that, me and my missus. If I see a couple, you know, I have to take a picture for them. Could make a fortune. So we'll head down here where we intersect the road. You can just see in the distance, and then these monuments are in that area apparently. So that's the plan. Let's see how we get on. Bit of a stream there, not sure, probably deadly. I'll try and identify that when I get back in my book of mushrooms. We're just going to hit the road now, Jack. And then we're going to head over to the Wellington Monument. There's two around here, Wellington and then Nelson, and I was going to try and do both today, but I think that might be biting a bit more off than I can chew. So we're going to head over to there, then on to Baslow Edge. The story I heard is, and I can't remember which way around it is, that one of them built a monument maybe to Wellington, and they went, well, what about Nelson, and built Nelson, or the other way. But I'll confirm what the story is, and we'll come back to that one another day. But I just got to listen to my body. Getting a little bit tired now. I've got a couple of miles to go, so yeah, we'll head over this way and try and find the monument. Catch up with you shortly. That's Bar Brook there. There's a stone circle there. It's meant to be quite good. I think this is a road towards Stony Middleton. Can't be 100% certain. A bit lost. Oh, one of my favourite mushrooms there. Look, Fly Garrick, I think. Certainly looks like something like that. I'll take a picture of that. Lovely little birch wood, this. Lovely to see it. Stunning. Cool bracket fungus there. That might be the one that you can use to light fires. Can't recall the name of it now, but I'll find out. Two cows there. Yep, Highland ones. Quite young, I think. I think I'm back on a path of sorts. So mushrooms here, look. Funnel. I think they're brown funnels, I think. They're quite poisonous. There's loads are in this wood, mate. I think we're onto a path up here. Try not to surprise this cow. I don't like to be surprised. Hello. Oh yeah, Highland cows. Found them. Look at him. They must be used to seeing people. Or with a very good temperament, because not bothered at all, mate. I'm going to go along here. The paths have all disappeared now, so God knows where this monument is. I'll get the map out again. But yeah, the big one up there, some big horns, big full-grown male. Cool. Anyway, we're going to search this monument now. Yeah, you can see him. Let's just go and have a quick pop. Oops. Yeah, look at him there. Proper set of horns. Haha. More fungus here, look. on that one. That could be a turkey tail. That's some sort of bracket fungus. You get a birch polypore, could be that. I'll take some pickies. That's an earth ball of a puffball family, but not edible. Quite a few of them. One there's exploded and popped all its paws. There's quite a few of them around here, but you can't eat them. I think I might have come down the wrong way here. Just going to see if I can get around on this path. It looks a bit dodgy, but it definitely is a path. So I've got to drop down a bit basically. The monument is a bit lower, otherwise I'm going to have to double back on myself and stuff. Look at this spot here. That would be meant for a wild camp. No one would know you were here. Make a note of that when I start camping. This looks like a definite path, so I'm going to follow it, hoping it takes me where I need to go. Otherwise there's going to be a big drop. So let's keep following this path. It looks reasonably well worn. Wow, this is an old Millstone quarry, look. Just abandoned when they stopped making them, they just left them here. Oh, I'll take some pictures of those. They look cool with all the moss on them. And then we're going to head up over there. Cool. Yeah, couldn't get along there, so I had to come back up here. Bit of a scramble. Not too bad. Just take time. Make sure your footholds are good. And we're all good. Well, we found our millstones, so that's good. Right. Another path there. What do we do? Let's have a think. See you in a bit. So here we are. Wellington Monument. Built to obviously the Duke of Wellington, who died in 1852, I think. But yeah, there's also a Nelson one somewhere. Not exactly sure where. Over there somewhere, I think. But yeah, some of these things with like monuments are not always marked on the maps particularly well. Anyway, we've come from over there, round here, now straight across Baslow Edge, just to the car park over there. But yeah, not a bad little walk at all. So I'm going to crack along the edge now. I'll catch up with you when I get some views there. Just on the end of Baslow Edge now, and just look at this for a view. That's the whole of the Derwent Valley there. You see the fountain? That's Chatsworth House. I'll put some pictures up. You can see Derwent winding its way through. So that's absolutely stunning. What a fantastic view. Someone left a nice little pebble here. Don't know if it says anything on the back. Evelyn butterfly effect. I think you meant to pick those up, but I think they just left them there, so I'm going to leave that for a bit to enjoy its place. So, up here now onto the edge. Perhaps not up that bit, we'll go around the easier bit. Up on the edge proper now. That's Baslow. And going along to Grindleford, Curbar and all that lot over that way. But some stunning views. Glad I didn't go and try and do the Nelson Monument as well, because that was down that valley and up the other side, mate. That had done me. I'm probably about done now. I see how far I've done when I get back and how far I've climbed, but feeling pretty good. That's about the biggest walk I've done so far since my little episode. So we'll crack on along here for a bit. You've got from the Derwent Valley all the way up to the Hope Valley and beyond there. One ahead. Fantabulous, if that's even a word. Stunning. Some great shots of Curbar Edge there, mate, and then back along Baslow Edge. Superb. Cars there where that white van is, so I'm just going to head down there hopefully shortly. Catch up with you when I get to the motor now, I think. Nice little viewpoint thing there. Around the little area of all the landmarks. That's the William Hill over there above Ian. Did that a few weeks ago. Obviously you've got Windhills, Kinder Scout, Baslow Edge and Stony Middleton, Longstone Moor, Flagmore, Middleton Common, and then Baslow itself. But yeah, I didn't recognise that actually. So William Hill was up on the Ian, what must be, that's over Ian Moor over there then. I did a walk on there a few months back. I might put a link to that at the end of the video. Anyway, heading back down there. The car's just down here I think, in this first lay-by or the second one, I can't remember. Anyway, it's down there, so let's crack on. Fucking hellfire, that's all I can say. Oh, back of the car now. Let's have to make this quick because the battery's about to go. But that was 9 miles. Did it in just over 4 hours, which averages out at 2.1 miles an hour. I normally average around 2.5, so quite a notable difference. And I found that quite hard towards the end, the last mile or two. So still a bit to go on the fitness, but yeah, cracking walk. Took in 4 of the edges: Curbar, Froggatt, White and Baslow. Took in Bronze Age terrain circles, the Wellington Monument, the Highland Coos, and lots of stunning scenery. So anyway, I'll catch you on the next trip out.